to our men's soccer program, athletic department, and campus.
Yeah,
community.
I'm just going to put the headset up and then just let the audio.
And being accompanied by his good friends, Mr. John Moyer and Mr. Matthew McDermott, is Mr. Owen Kraft. One of the top recruits in the 2016 recruiting class, Owen suffered a catastrophic knee injury during his senior year of high school after having made his commitment to play his soccer at Salve Regina. Despite this setback, he made the 2016 team and brought his own brand of energy and enthusiasm to the roster. His soccer IQ and technical ability made him an easy fit within the program, and to date, he has won the blue, white, and green in 5 matches and started in this past Thursday night's 5-0 victory over LaSalle College. In this match, he scored his first collegiate goal, and for his efforts, was nominated for the Salve Regina Man of the Match Award. A true student athlete, Owen boasts a 3.21 cumulative GPA and is currently scheduled to graduate this spring with his master's degree in marketing and a dual minor in business administration and sports management. Mr. Owen Kraft. Now coming onto the field and being accompanied by his wonderful and adoring girlfriend, Miss Amanda Flaherty, is Mr. Dana Sundell. Dana was actually recruited to the program as part of the 2015 recruiting class, along with such Salve soccer greats as Matt O'Donnell and current assistant coach Connor Woods, but elected to first focus on lacrosse and his studies before joining the team for the 2016 season. But despite the year off, Dana impressed the roster and coaching staff with his tenacity, speed, and quickness, and earned himself a position in the starting 11 during his first season of college soccer. To date, Dana has appeared in 27 matches for the university, having started in 15. And in those games, he has scored 4 goals, including 2 match winners, for a career total of 8 points. Dana has also been nominated for the Seahawk Man of the Match Award on 5 separate occasions, including most recently in the team's 5-0 thrashing of LaSalle College, where he netted the game winner in the 29th minute. In the classroom, Dana has maintained a cumulative GPA of 3.14, while doubling majoring in economics and financial management with a minor in business administration. He is currently taking his final course and will complete all degree requirements this semester and earn his bachelor's degree from Salve Regina University. Mr. Dana Sundell. Now coming in at midfield with his mother April and his father Manny is the one and only Mr. Noah Medeiros. A 2-time captain and undisputed voice and leader of the roster, Noah is the heart and soul of the program. This season's midfield maestro, Noah's ability to control the tempo of the match and change the team's point of attack allows him to anchor the team's attacking possession that currently ranks in the top 10 nationally in several offensive categories. Noah's vision, work rate, tackling, and passing ability have led to his selection in 55 matches to date. In those games, he has been named in the first 11 a whopping 53 times. And to this point in his career, Noah has amassed 2 goals and 4 assists for a total of 8 career points. And for everything that he gives to the team in the course of a 90-minute match, Noah has been nominated for the team's Man of the Match Award on 12 occasions, winning the award 4 times. Once in the 2017 season in a double overtime draw at Coast Guard, twice in the 2018 season in matches with Bridgewater State and Endicott, and then earlier this season in the team's 2-1 victory over New England College in the season opener. A true scholar athlete, Noah has maintained a cumulative GPA of 3.18 and will graduate this spring with his bachelor's degree in business administration from Salve Regina. Noah Medeiros. And finally, walking in from the touchline with his mother Kathy, his father Ray, is the big sexy himself, Mr. Evan MacDonald. Known within the program as simply EMAC, Evan has developed into one of the most prolific passers and attacking threats in all of Division III men's soccer. Despite being man-marked and even double-teamed, EMAC led the nation in assists for nearly the entire 2018 season, before finishing second in the country in total assists with 17. And before the 2019 season even got underway, he had already broken the career assist record at Salve Regina and has continued to add to it with each passing game. In his career, Evan has appeared in a class-leading 69 matches, having started 60 of them. And in these matches, he has netted 13 goals, 4 of which were game winners, and added a school record 30 assists for 56 career points. His current career point total already ranks him in the top 10 in program history, and he still has a minimum of 17 games left in his career. During this impressive career, he has been nominated for the Seahawk Man of the Match Award on 13 separate occasions, winning the award 6 times. In the 2016 season, he garnered the award against Potsdam and Western New England. In 2018, he took home the award against Wentworth after scoring the game-winning goal in double overtime to keep the Seahawks undefeated through 16 matches. And already this season, he has won the award 3 times in matches with Mass Maritime, Nichols, and this past Thursday night against LaSalle. Following the 2018 season, EMAC was named first team all-conference in the Commonwealth Coast Conference, as well as second team all-New England by the United Soccer Coaches Association. Off the field, Evan has maintained a cumulative GPA just a fraction under 3.0, and this coming spring, Evan will graduate from Salve with his bachelor's degree in business administration. This coming May, EMAC will walk with his classmates and graduate from Salve Regina University, but their contributions to the success of our men's soccer program will never be forgotten. Ladies and gentlemen, please join head men's soccer coach Craig O'Rourke II and the entire Salve Regina University athletics community in congratulating these 4 exceptional young men for their outstanding performances both on and off the field.
Welcome in to Toppa Field here in Newport, Rhode Island. Game 2 of a soccer doubleheader coming at you with the Salve Regina Seahawks facing off against the University of New England Nor'easters. Seahawks enter this game coming in with a 6-3-3 record, and the University of New England comes in at 6-4-2. I'm joined by someone who is already in this doubleheader today, Anna Downs. Anna, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. How are you?
Well, here, game 2, big conference matchup here at Toppa on the turf. Can you tell me, how is the ball going on the turf compared to grass earlier today?
It was moving pretty fast, and it's a little bit windy too, so that's going to probably affect how the ball moves. So we've got to try to keep it on the ground today instead of hitting a ton of long balls.
Yeah, that's right. And 58 degrees. It is windy all over the place, 12-mile-an-hour gusts. I'd tell you where it's coming from, but honestly, it's been blowing all over the place today, so unpredictable in that nature, as we have the Nor'easters coming out in their blue jerseys with black stripes on the front, and the Seahawks dressed in their home whites for this senior day matchup. 4 seniors honored just a little short time ago. It's Noah Medeiros, Owen Kraft, Evan MacDonald, and Dana Sundell, the 4 seniors getting honored today. In net for the Seahawks, it's going to be Seth Wallins, a 6-foot freshman from Wake Forest, North Carolina. And at the other end, dressed in green for the Nor'easters, it's going to be Cameron Spear, making his 9th appearance of the year. He's a very nice goals against average of .92. Seahawks coming in after a 5-0 victory over LaSalle. They hope to keep it rolling today, as we are just about ready for kickoff, as they share some final thoughts and take the field. Colum Hazelwood ready to kick off, and we are underway in Newport. Danny O'Brien with the ball on the near side. That ball will trickle down to Medeiros, and it'll be booted out of play by Puchaz. Constantino on the throw for the Seahawks. He's looking for MacDonald in the near corner as the ball trickles down. Medeiros able to keep it. Sundell with it now, trying to cross it in, and offsides. Not sure who was offsides, but Sundell was looking for Jacob Guerra in the box. Short kick, keeping it on the ground for the Nor'easters as they restart. Guerra switches the field for the Seahawks, and it'll be Casey Kelly on the far side. Couldn't connect the pass. And the long bouncing ball is corralled by Cameron Spear as he looks to organize the Nor'easters. Medeiros clawing at it, and the Seahawks will win the ball back. It'll be Rich Ventura giving it to Sundell. Sundell looking for Hilby on the far side. Winiarski trying to crash in, but it's booted out of play. Quick restart, thrown off the back of Hilby. So the Nor'easters will just move up a little bit and go for another throw-in. MacDonald and Hilby working to win it back for the Seahawks as they move the ball upfield. Sundell keeping things alive. MacDonald receives the ball. Sundell looking for room on the far side. He'll have to reset back to Casey Kelly. Medeiros looking to switch the field. That'll be picked off by Lee Esposito. And now moved up the field to Ben Critchen. Cosentino with time and space looking for options. He finds Ventura in the middle of the field, who moves it to MacDonald. MacDonald looking to break the Seahawks out, but it's tipped away by Obrecht. Long throw down the far side will be picked up by Hazelwood, who will keep it for the Nor'easters, and now has a little extracurricular activity after the play. Quickly sorted out by the assistant referee. Cody Kennedy is about 10 yards behind the sideline. Watch for the far throw. Here it is. Going towards the back post, headed just wide. That was Esposito, but he wins a corner for the Nor'easters. Kennedy, he had a long running start for that throw.
That was a crazy throw.
Short corner kick towards the near post, chopped away by the Seahawks, and they will earn a goal kick. Seth Wallins elects to play it short to Casey Kelly on the far side. Kelly looking for Hilby. He finds him. Hilby moving it up to the speedster Sundell on the far sideline. Tripped up on the play. And we will keep playing. Or will we? Now we get a whistle. It'll be a throw-in for the Seahawks. Winiarski battling in the near corner. MacDonald looking in, but it's booted away.
Good touch by Noah Medeiros.
This is Guerra on the near side, looking for Sundell, who just couldn't handle the pass. It was just behind him. And Rainville looks to move the Nor'easters out of their zone. Obrecht trying to move the Nor'easters up, and they will get a throw-in right in front of the Seahawk bench. Obrecht in the far corner receives the ball once more, tries to center it, but the Nor'easters are offsides. Wallins pushing the Seahawks forward. Ventura goes up and wins the ball for the Seahawks. Winiarski to MacDonald. MacDonald looking for a long through ball to Guerra, but out of his net to corral it is Spear. Camden Spear, the junior from Boothbay, Maine. Punts the ball, and it's a good punt. Quickly won back by the Seahawks. MacDonald looks to reset them. Constantino, Medeiros, and MacDonald, the trio on the near side, keeping possession for the Seahawks. MacDonald looked for Guerra for a second, but instead he'll go to James Davies, who moves it along to Kelly. Looking for the long ball. Way out of his net is Spear, and he's able to get a boot on it and just push it out of bounds. He's acting as the sweeper on that play. He'll be looking for Winiarski off the throw-in. Leaves it for Hilby. And the Seahawks get another throw in. Kelly moving in now, looking for a long throw. It'll be MacDonald inside the 18. He lays it off for Kelly. Kelly looking to cross it in, but that ball will go out of bounds. Spear with the drive that'll go off the head of Esposito and out of bounds. The Seahawks will move that throw up. And Constantino looks now for Sundell. He gets it to him, but the header will sail out of bounds. And Guerra unable to keep it for the Seahawks, so it'll be Danny O'Brien to throw in for the Nor'easters. MacDonald lays it off for Kelly. Kelly looking for Sundell on a run, but instead it's left for Ventura. Ventura looking Guerra's way, but it is intercepted by Esposito and laid back for the goalkeeper Spear. Ventura leaving for Winiarski. Winiarski to Guerra on the near sideline, gives it up to the senior Noah Medeiros. Constantino gives it to Medeiros, who gets into a collision there with Esposito, and field is switched over to Kelly. Seahawks holding possession at midfield, looking to find a way to infiltrate this Nor'easter defense as they find Winiarski on the near side. Winiarski looking to cross in, and it is picked up by Spear off the deflection. Kennedy looking to move the ball backwards and keep the Nor'easters in possession as O'Brien finds Esposito on the near side, and it'll be a Nor'easter throw. Obrecht moving it to Esposito, who will boot it way over the net for a Seahawk goal kick. Wallens goes short once more on the goal kick. Here's Constantino with time and space. Kelly looking to go long to MacDonald. They connect, but the ball just takes a short hop right under the senior, Evan MacDonald. And I think MacDonald is going to file that play in the back of his head. He did have them beat. Here's Guerra working on his own to earn the Seahawk corner kick. Evan MacDonald on the corner kick for Salve Regina. He goes short on the ground, and Ventura got under it. So it'll be a goal kick for Spear. Spear with the win to his advantage. Gives the Nor'easters great field positioning off the goal kick. And a long shot. That's a hard block there by Kelly. The Nor'easters still keep it, but they will roll the ball out of bounds. And that was a long shot from Obrecht, but it was very hard. Luckily for the Seahawks, Kelly was there to take the brunt of it. Guerra on the near sideline relays it back to MacDonald. MacDonald, Winiarski, now Guerra coming in towards the net. Guerra looking to chip it, and it's just headed away by Kennedy. Madero steps up and retains possession for the Seahawks. It'll be Kelly with the throw in right in front of the Nor'easter bench. He'll be to Ventura, to Medeiros with some space. He finds Guerra. Guerra looking, dishing and shooting. That was Winiarski who got under that one. The Seahawks putting on some offensive pressure, but have yet to get a shot on net. Sundell on a long run, the senior Dana Sundell in the far corner. He puts on the brakes, gives to Winiarski. Winiarski tries to get it back to him, but it is taken away and cleared by Madigan. MacDonald turns, looks, and he's looking for Hilby, who walks in front. He shoots, and saved by Spear. And that ball is just a little bit behind Hilby. He's able still to win it one-on-one and get a shot off. MacDonald turning. He's got Guerra. He hits Guerra. Guerra makes a man miss.
Great move.
Now he pauses on the goal line, gives to MacDonald, who looks to cross it in. And it'll be headed out of bounds by Kennedy. And that ability to make a man miss one-on-one just opened things up there for the Seahawks. MacDonald on the corner. A long kick to Medeiros, who's trying to go to the far post, but it is knocked away by the Nor'easters, and the Seahawks will have to try again. 28:15 to go in the first half. MacDonald goes short. It's Kelly on the drive off the post, back in, and he scores! Sam Winiarski off a ping pong shot. Kelly, post, Winiarski, goal, and the Seahawks take a 1-0 lead here on Senior Day. And the Seahawks had some dangerous set pieces early on in this game, but this one they are able to capitalize. and put on the first goal of the day.
Regina Goals scored by number 3, Sam Winiarski, assisted by number 19, Casey Kelly.
Winiarski's 4th goal of the season.
Sundell wins it in space, gives it to Winiarski. He finds MacDonald in space, who lays it off for Constantino. Guerra finds Medeiros at midfield. He'll send it over to Hilby on the far side. Hilby gets it to Ventura. And a flick on net by Winiarski, looking for his second. Shoots it from the ground. Here's MacDonald in the 6-yard box, but it's blocked down by O'Brien. And the Nor'easters finally clear it out to breathe a little easier. Meanwhile, it's 1-on-1 as James Davies wins the ball from Hazelwood. And Kelly looking to reset for the Seahawks. Twombly looking for Esposito, and the ball will trickle back to the feet of Seth Wallins. Medeiros, with no pressure, looks to send it to Casey Kelly on the far side with the same situation. That ball intended to be headed back towards Spear, but instead it will roll out for a free corner kick for the Seahawks. Evan MacDonald once again on the corner kick. Winiarski in tight on the keeper. As Medeiros will collect the ball. MacDonald finds Medeiros, who sends it over to Guerra. Guerra cutting in, sending the ball in, but it'll be spit right back at him. He'll lay it off for Medeiros, looking to center it. Here's Winiarski to MacDonald. MacDonald looking for Sundell. Now he tries to come in, but the Nor'easters will strip it away for a moment, taken back by Medeiros and given to Hilby. Hilby with a long ball that's scooped up by Ventura. Taken away by Esposito and given to Hazelwood. Back to Esposito, who looks to feed the middle, but it's taken away by Kelly. He'll be looking for Winiarski on a run. Winiarski collects and gives it back to Hilby. Some one-touch passing there for the Seahawks, as it's the captain, Noah Medeiros, looking long for Ventura, and it just sails over his head and into the hands of Spear. Twombly sends it to the near side where Esposito waits. Rainville finds Madigan at midfield. Madigan gives it to Crichton. Madigan looking long, but it will roll all the way back to the goalkeeper, Wallins. Ball's deflected and kept in play by Esposito. Medeiros to MacDonald. And he looks and hits Kelly in space. Ventura slips it down to Sundell in the corner. Sundell back up to Hilby. Ventura, Hilby, shot and a save by Spear. Right back up to MacDonald. He's looking to come in, but he stood up. And it would be Ben Crichton for the Nor'easters, but the Seahawks keep the ball at midfield. Kelly, Hilby to Sundell. Taken away by Madigan. Long ball, tough to handle there for Hazelwood. It's taken away by Kelly. Given to Sundell. Sundell looking to break in and taken away momentarily. And it'll go to the feet of Cody Kennedy, who gives it all the way back to the goalkeeper, Spear. Cosentino with the header. And now it's MacDonald looking for Guerra. Guerra cuts toward the inside. Gives it to Sundell. Sundell tries to hit him on a give and go, but the Nor'easters stacked up on Guerra. Obrecht gets it taken away by Ventura. Winiarski and Madigan battling. The kick out of the net by Spear has a lot of backspin on it. And it looks like Madigan is going to get whistled down. Make that Crichton. Guerra looks to Medeiros. Medeiros gets blocked down by Crichton. He takes it up the field. He's looking for Hazelwood, but that long ball will not connect. As the first substitutions of the day waiting to come on. One for both teams. It'll be a Nor'easter throw-in, but after the substitution, Alessandro Oggiano comes on for the Seahawks. He replaces Dana Sundell. Looks to be Daniel Smushkin coming on for the Nor'easters. Ventura wins the ball for the Seahawks, gives it to MacDonald, who relays it on to Guerra. Right back to MacDonald, who sends it over to Ventura. Kelly gives it to MacDonald. Oggiano to MacDonald, who is coming in, but he just couldn't keep it with him. Long ball intended for Kennedy, taken by Hilby. Hilby looks to switch the field through Medeiros. Medeiros saw something in the far corner, but it will go out of bounds for a throw-in. Very close. Danny O'Brien finds Esposito off the throw. And they'll have to do it again. Ball taken by Kelly. Looks to break out for the Seahawks. Finds Winiarski in the far corner. And Winiarski gets it to Ventura. Ventura with a shot. That's blocked down. MacDonald corrals the loose ball. Finds Medeiros. Guerra in the near corner now with a little space to clear. He gets it in, but nobody is there. And it's cleared away now by Kennedy.
Two for 18 on the Salve side.
Kelly looking for Matthew Warshaw, who just checked into the game. But it'll go out of bounds, so the Seahawks will have another throw-in. Cosentino gives to MacDonald. Medeiros has to run onto it and relay it to Warshaw. Warshaw looking to make a move, but he will give it right back to Medeiros. Medeiros looked like he was about to cross it in, but it got blocked down. It was Brian Connolly. No, excuse me, make that Obrecht. Now Medeiros with time and space at midfield. Ventura has one coming from behind, but he'll lay it off to MacDonald. MacDonald looking to cross it in. That's tipped up in the air by Puchas. And cleared out of danger by the Nor'easters. Twombly takes it up the field and dishes to Esposito with a big collision on the ball. No call there. That was a big hit right on the near sideline. Warshaw looking to cut in, but it's taken away now by Rainville. Taken now by MacDonald. MacDonald looks to cut in. He crosses in, and it's cleared away. Crichton cleared it out, gave it to Esposito, and now he sends Hazelwood on a run. And he will win the ball for the Nor'easters. Just depends on whether it is a throw-in or a corner kick.
It looks like three. Oh, you're down there, okay.
Cody Kennedy takes the long jog up from his position for this long throw-in. Long throw towards the net, and it's picked by Wallens in the air. Wallens spreads it out wide to Kelly as we approach the 14-minute remaining mark. Two substitutions at the scorer's table for the Seahawks. MacDonald looking for Guerra, but that is too far behind him, and it'll be a Nor'easter throw. Obrecht dishes to Hazelwood. That Smushkin pass is picked off by Warshaw. Seahawks looking to break out. Here's Ventura. And that ball will just be too far out of the reach of Warshaw. And the Seahawks had numbers coming fast and hard, but they just couldn't keep the ball. It'll be Ventura and Medeiros being relieved. Coming on in their place is Pat Hegarty and John Reichert. Kelly looking long. Winiarski coming on, but Spear is there to sweep it out of harm's way. Seahawks looking to move quickly, but now Winiarski will leave it for Kelly, presumably to get a long throw into the box. Guerra looms on the near sideline, unmarked as of now. Constantino to Reichert, and it is sent back to James Davies. Constantino able to poke it over to Guerra. Guerra turns on some speed. Now he pauses. He'll give it to Reichert. Guerra receives on the near sideline, looking to cut in. Guerra makes a move, and it's poked away at the very last second. Now it's Daniel Shmushkin for the Nor'easters. Here's Guerra, just cut right towards the net, and he was one move away from getting a shot off there. Long throw, headed away by Shmushkin. Constantino trying to get the ball back into the box. Poked away and taken up the field now by Alex Gray, who loses it. Warshaw will lay it off for Constantino. And it looks to be a poor throw there. That draws the whistle, so it'll be Seahawk ball with under 10 minutes remaining. MacDonald receives on the throw-in. He'll send it all the way over to Casey Kelly. Kelly sees MacDonald on a run. It's tipped up by Esposito. It ends up with Guerra. Guerra pauses, feeds MacDonald, looking to feed in the center. It's headed up and out of the way there by Gray. As Warshaw has to corral the ball for the Seahawks. Hazelwood pauses and gives it to Gray. Kelly shields Gray and wins the ball back for the Seahawks. And they will get the throw. Kelly elects to go all the way back to Wallens, who's had a relatively quiet day thus far. And Constantino takes his time, feeds Guerra. Looking to give and go, but there's some traffic in the way of Guerra. O'Brien looking long. And they'll have to throw in once again. Obrecht will send it all the way back to Spear. Spear feeling pressure from Ogiano with a long kick. Hazelwood prepares the free kick for the Nor'easters. That ball just kept on sailing into the hands of Wallens. MacDonald switches the field over to Nathan Constantino. To Ogiano, who lays it off for Guerra. Now it's Hegarty cutting in, gives it back to Guerra. Guerra switches the field, gives to MacDonald. MacDonald with a shot and a save by Spear. Now at midfield, it's Obrecht. Given away by Smushkin, and the Seahawks look to cut upfield. MacDonald, he finds a streaking Warshaw on the far side of the field, cuts in, and ripped away there by Matt Rainville for the Nor'easters. Twombly looking on the far side. That's Danny O'Brien, who try to get it to Gray and does. Gray looking to cross the ball in, but it will go off the legs of James Davies for a Nor'easter throw-in. Cody Kennedy with the long walk back, essentially trying to make this into a corner kick. A long throw comes into the box. It's tipped up. It's scrambled, and it's just put wide by O'Brien. But it's Kennedy who collects and wins a corner for the Nor'easters. And we approach the 4-minute and 30-second mark here in the first half. The Nor'easters trailing by 1 as they win this set piece with a lot of blue jerseys in front of the goalkeeper, Seth Wallens. Kick is short and headed away. And that's Kennedy running on and striking that through the goalposts. However, it's the football goalposts, so it'll be a Seahawk goal kick. Ogiano taking on a trio of Nor'easters, but it's left for Cody Urban. Urban with a shot, and it'll stay on the ground where Spear is able to pounce on it. Quick throw from Spear to Esposito, who lays it off for Cam Twombly. And now it's O'Brien. passing there by the Nor'easters. So they try to keep possession and gain the attacking zone. Instead, it's Hegarty looking to keep it for the Seahawks. And a tough effort there by Smushkin trying to keep it for the Nor'easters. Instead, it'll be Evan Lasky on the near sideline. Given away to Colin Madigan. The ball will trickle out of bounds for a Danny O'Brien throw. A high kick. And the second ball is picked up by Smushkin. Now a long ball looking for Hazelwood, but it just got tangled up in his feet. Mullins keeps it moving over to Casey Kelly. Kelly working the far sideline. It'll be tipped out of play by Rainville. Casey Kelly with the throw as we approach 99 seconds remaining in the first half. Spear has to backtrack and send it up to Esposito. Esposito shielding off Lasky, and he's forced to give it all the way back to Spear. And the Seahawks continue to step up. There's a high kick with a lot of backspin will sail out of play. And we'll see what the Seahawks do with 1 minute remaining. If they want to be aggressive and try to get into the zone or just work it around. Kelly looking for runners. He's got Ogiano, but it's tipped away. That was O'Brien. Now MacDonald looking to Lasky. Lasky looking for some space, but it's kicked out of play by Smushkin. 30 seconds now for the Seahawks. Here's Constantino. Constantino looking to send it in. Running onto it was Ogiano, but Spear able to keep it in front of him.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Smushkin will put the ball back into play.
1.
And that'll do it. We've played 45 here at Toppa on Senior Day. And Sam Winiarski holds the lone goal for the Seahawks. We got another 45 to play. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Toppa Field. Both teams emerge from the dressing rooms as the Seahawks have a 1-0 lead thanks to Sam Winiarski's 4th goal of the season. Both teams switch sides with 45 minutes in the book and 45 minutes remaining as the Seahawks will have the ball to start this second half off. And Winiarski will resume play for the Seahawks as MacDonald sends the ball the length of the field, where it is headed out of bounds by Cody Kennedy. Kelly will send it backwards to Davies, who crosses the field over to Constantino, looking for Ventura. Constantino in some trouble on the far side, but he will keep the ball for the Seahawks. Danny O'Brien with the ball on the far side. Dishes it to Smushkin. Gray sends it over to Kennedy. And that Matt Rainville pass is scooped up by Evan MacDonald. And now here's Guerra cutting towards the middle, and a hard aggressive tackle forces the ball out of bounds. Costantino throws it into the box where Evan MacDonald is waiting. And a trio of nor'easters come in and force the ball out of bounds. Camden Spear with the goal kick. Cam Twombly at midfield looking for space. Guerra picks off the pass and looks to flip the field on the nor'easters. He's got Ogiano on the far side, but he gives it to Winiarski. Winiarski looking for Ogiano, and it's in the back of the net, an own goal, and it'll be Sam Winiarski's 2nd of the day. As he was looking for Ogiano, it looked to be Brendan Crichton trying to get the ball out of harm's way, but instead he gives some friendly fire on the UNE Nor'easters.
Any assists?
Obrecht gets it to Shmushkin, looking for Gray, but he's tied up with Ventura until finally he is fouled. Obrecht sends the ball over to Cam Twombly. Esposito looking to feed the defense back, and now he's in a battle with Ogiano. Danny O'Brien emerges with the ball. Alex Gray now, who gave it to Obrecht. Guerra scoops the ball up. Gives it to Winiarski, who is taken on a late challenge. And we might see our first card of the day.
Looks like there's going to be a warning.
What was the call? Was there a flag? The flag call?
No card on the play, just a brief discussion. So Davies will restart for the Seahawks. Kelly slips it to Hilby. Hilby being closed down, stays with it. The ball will trickle out of bounds. And it will be a Nor'easter goal kick. Kelly to Hilby. Kelly receives the pass back once more. Kelly's going to switch the field. This could be trouble. Constantino running on. Esposito was looming in the area trying to win the ball back. Ventura gives to MacDonald, who drops it back to Kelly. MacDonald looking long. Hilby comes away with it. He's going to find Guerra, who's free on the far side. Guerra cutting in, shooting, and it'll be deflected away by O'Brien. Ventura at the top of the box. Gives it back to Guerra. Guerra cutting in, makes a man miss, gives it to Ventura. Ventura with a shot, and he scores! Rich Ventura just outside the 18, and now the Seahawks take a firm 3-0 lead. So just 6 minutes off the clock in the second half. The Seahawks add 2 goals to their lead. And now on this senior day conference matchup, the Seahawks are in the driver's seat.
Salve Regina Goals scored by number 8, Richard Ventura, assisted by number 10, Jacob Guerra.
Obrecht looking to get something started for the Nor'easters. He'll get it on the far side to Danny O'Brien. Throw in now for the Seahawks. And that'll be a foul on the far side of the field. And the Seahawks will remain in possession. MacDonald crosses the field over to Kelly. Kelly to Hilby, who is getting pestered from behind, but he will hold on for a throw-in. The ball is popped up, and Ventura corrals it, but not for long, as breaking free now is Obrecht. Obrecht trying to move the Nor'easters forward. Gives it to Alex Gray. Gray with the cross, and it's blocked down by Ventura. The Nor'easters win a set piece. Let's see if they can capitalize. Here's a long kick. It's headed away by Casey Kelly. Now that ball is headed out to Hilby. Hilby has Winiarski free. He's going to take it himself. And it is kicked away by Gray. MacDonald gives to Kelly, who looks to reset the Seahawks offense. Cosentino feeds Ogiano. Ogiano gets it up to Reichert. Esposito with a booming kick that forces Kelly to just head it back to Wallens. Wallens in some trouble as he just has to pick it up in his 18 as he was on the edge. The ball was won momentarily by Luca Di Terzi. A long battle there, but coming away with it and falling down is DeSantis. Esposito looking to work it into the far corner. We have a stoppage. And it appears that the Nor'easter are going to get a free kick. It appears to be Cam Twombly on the free kick for the Nor'easters. Low ball is headed away by MacDonald. And a shot on net by Rainville sails over the bar. Kelly trying to get it upfield. Hilby.
Oh, way to keep it in.
Fancy footwork there by Hilby. Ogiano on a run in the corner. Makes a man miss. Makes two miss. Hands it off to MacDonald. MacDonald trying to feed Hilby once more, but it is taken away by Gray and given to Kennedy. Ventura will corral the ball in the midfield for the Seahawks.
UNE is replacing their whole team right now, except for one or two players.
Big substitution as they look to clear the house. Throw-in will be received by Matt Ferguson. Stepping up is Davies to win the ball back for the Seahawks. Casey Kelly is being challenged by DeSantis. Ogiano wins the ball in the attacking zone, trying to feed Hilby. And that ball just goes off the outstretched leg of Hilby and trickles out of bounds. Kelly looking to get it to Medeiros, who's pestered from behind by Tristan Worth. And that'll win the Seahawks a free kick. They elect just to keep possession of it. As Ventura sends it over to Guerra in front of the Seahawk bench. Guerra moving in with speed, tries to center it. It'll trickle through. And the ball will end up with MacDonald. MacDonald couldn't quite get the shot off. It'll go out of bounds for a nor'easter goal kick. Short kick by Spear. As Guerra able to volley around with himself and win the ball back, but it will trickle out of bounds. However, this will be a Salve corner kick. MacDonald in no hurry as he will feed Guerra. Cuts towards the goal line with a shot. Spear will bat that away. And finally cleared out of danger by Brady Sear. Parker West holds on to it for the Nor'easters. Winiarski making his way upfield, tiptoeing on the goal line, but the ball will roll out of play. Substitution coming on for Salve Regina. Dylan Suck will replace Rich Ventura. Ventura, the most recent goal scorer for the Seahawks, as they hold the 3-0 lead. And we still have about a half an hour to play here at Toppa Field. Here's Guerra on the far side. Guerra taking his time, looking for an open man. Here's Medeiros at the top of the box. Looking to feed Guerra once more, but it will roll out of play. Guerra gets it knocked out of play once again. Sock receives the ball in the corner of the 18. Medeiros sees a man, makes him miss. And Kelly looks to hit the reset button for the Seahawks. Guerra looking, cutting in towards the goal line, looking to center. The ball rolling, pops up, and it'll be Spear who's able to smother it. That looked to be Dylan Sock crashing in on the net. He was able to just pop the ball up. And Spear was already on the ground, but it will fall right into his hands. The senior, Evan MacDonald, will be taken off here for Pat Hegarty. Hegarty looking to feed Ogiano. That ball will trickle away now to Tristan Worth. Long ball, but that's cut down by Constantino. And will end up at the feet of John Upton. That pass intended for Hilby, couldn't quite run onto it. So it'll be Brian Connolly taking the throw in for the Nor'easters. Parker West will hand it off to Palamountain. West in front of the Seahawk bench, looking to feed on the far side, but it's picked off by Guerra. Guerra looking into Hegarty, but it's taken away. But given right back as Sock intercepts the pass. Medeiros will send it back to Kelly. He'll be looking to spin around a man, but he'll get chopped down by Brian Conley. And the Seahawks will get a free kick just outside the 18. A little over 25 yards away from the net. Long kick to the far post, and it's popped up. Sear will give it right back to his goalkeeper. Parker West, his header is picked off by Medeiros. Kelly with time will dump it to Medeiros, who couldn't quite handle the first touch, and he'll send it over to Constantino. Guerra looking in the corner. We'll give it to Hegarty. Up to Medeiros. Medeiros with the chip. Giano with the header, and that'll sail over the bar. Spear taking his time in net for the goal kick, and he will send it long. And it's going to be Sock whistled down for the foul there. Sear looking to supply the Nor'easters as they are on the 18.
And clock stops.
And a little bit physical setting up, so the official would like to put his 2 cents into the players. Headed away by Constantino. Davies and Constantino working to clear the 18, and it's Kelly who will dump the ball all the way down the field. Giano intercepts the pass, puts on the brakes, and Medeiros looking to supply Hilby. Hilby down to Hegarty. The ball's rolling out of bounds. Let's see. It appears to be a Seahawk corner. It'll be a throw-in by Evan Hilby. And the Seahawks will get yet another throw-in. It'll be Kelly at the top. Hegarty spinning and dishing to Medeiros. He finds Constantino all the way on the other side of the field. And Constantino looking to get it in, but it'll be picked up by Spear, who comes off his goal line. Casey Kelly finds Hilby, and that ball just slips out of bounds. Kelly, facing his own net, is being run down by DeSantis, who comes away with the ball, looking to center. Tough ball there, handled by Powell Mountain, and taken away by Sock. The Seahawk is down behind the play, but they keep moving. Slow to give up, to get up, appears to be Nathan Constantino. Evan Lasky replaces Guerra, and will go to the bench. So Constantino just needed a second. He is back up and playing as we resume play with around 16 minutes to go. I apologize, more like 20 minutes to go. This is a rough estimate, but trying to do our best to keep track of the time. Kelly wins the header and will put it out of bounds, where Brian Connolly will throw it back in. The senior Dana Sundell wins the ball, looking to supply Lasky, but it is cut down by Sear. Constantino fends off Ferguson. Parker West slips it down to Ferguson, who is offside. Hilby can't keep control of it, and it'll be Tristan Worth. His pass is picked off by Kelly. Hegarty looking long to Lasky. Lasky running on, comes into the 18. Lasky looking to center it. It'll be deflected out of play for a corner kick.
$17 for 18.
Michael Menosus will replace Hilby as the Seahawks continue to get some fresh legs onto the field as this game becomes later and later. Madero standing in the corner. The ball will trickle. Menusos cutting in. And it'll be deflected for another Seahawk corner. Evan MacDonald and John Rakert come back on to play. MacDonald usually handles the corner kicking duties for the Seahawks, but instead it'll be Medeiros handing it off to Menusos. Palo Mountain will get a foul here in favor of the Nor'easters. Oh, and we will stop the clock for the first card of the day, heading Manusos' way. And another one. That one given out to Matt Ferguson. So just like that, no cards all day long, and we get two. Back to back, one for each team. Manusos kicked the ball when the Nor'easters were trying to restart, and that's the reason for his card. And the gesture the referee made appeared to be for some talking by Matt Ferguson. Either way, both get a card. And some more housekeeping by the official. A long kick heading in, and a good focus there by Wallens to hold on to that one. A sky-high kick by Wallens crashes down onto the turf, where Sundell will give it away to Worth. Another long ball in the direction of DeSantis will roll out of bounds for a Casey Kelly throw-in. Davies waits patiently and dishes off to Kelly on the near side. Kelly looking long for Medeiros on a run, and he's got him. Medeiros on the goal line trying to center, and he will win the Seahawks yet another corner kick. Short kick to MacDonald, and that slow rolling pass is picked off. And that ball just a bit too long for DeSantis, who was trying to crash in. And ball off of Ogiano's head goes out of bounds, so it'll be a UNE throw-in. Evan Lasky feeds MacDonald. MacDonald making some moves on the goal line. It trickles to Sundell, but he'll send it over the bar. Manusos heads it forward for the Seahawks. Ogiano will give it back to him. Manusos gives it up to Medeiros. Medeiros feeds Kelly, who avoids a tackle there. And in on the tackle is DeSantis there. He's able to win the ball. Worth gets picked off by MacDonald, who likes to reset for the Seahawks. And he'll send it all the way back to his goalkeeper, Seth Wallens. Long kick by MacDonald that'll be headed away and given over to Palo Mountain. And well, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 substitutions for the Nor'easters.
Looks like Uni will be subbing their whole team once again.
Everybody but the goalkeeper and one. I'm not sure who that one is. But anyway, the new substitutions will be receiving the ball off the throw-in, but it's taken away by the Seahawks. Cam Twombly at midfield, looking to get it over to Lee Esposito, who's in front of his own bench. MacDonald turns, and he's trying to feed Urban. Urban to Manusos, who's at the top of the box, waiting, dishing to Lasky. Evan Lasky waiting, trying to cross in, but it's right at the feet of Cam Twombly. Ben Thompson makes his way up the field for the Nor'easters. Gets challenged there by Reichert. And Sundell holds the Seahawks at midfield. Manusos once again in the corner, looking to get it in there. And that ball just kept on sailing out of bounds.
Looks like he was trying to go for the far post, but no one could get on the end of that one.
Right, and the wind might have carried that ball a little bit more than he wanted to. As Rich Ventura re-enters the game. He'll take a header off of the goal kick. The ball's coming all the way back, and charging in was Urban, putting some pressure on the goalkeeper. The ball is laid on. It was Criado coming in for the Nor'easters, but it's picked up by Wallens. Thompson feeds Criado on the near side. Kennedy looking to get it in, but he'll have to switch it up to Twombly. Obrecht looking in, here's Criado, and it's picked up by Wallens. MacDonald receives a pass from his goalkeeper on the near sideline, looking to get it up. He gets it to Urban.
Emick.
Evan Lasky in the far corner, looking to center, and it's blocked away. Approximately 10 minutes remaining in this contest. Salve Regina leads 3-0 thanks to a pair of goals from Sam Winiarski, his 4th and 5th of the season. And then Rich Ventura added to the 2-0 Seahawk lead earlier on in this second half. Gordon Gadish wins the ball back for the Seahawks, but quickly taken by Cody Kennedy. Obrecht looking for Criado on the far side. Criado pops it up. And a pair of volleys there by the Seahawks help them clear the zone. Ventura looking to switch fields. He has MacDonald. MacDonald is going to send it all the way up to a long running Lasky. He connects to it, but can he stay with it? That ball never went out of bounds, so a quick restart as Lee Esposito is fed by his goalkeeper. Cam Twombly looking to switch it up, but Kelly in front of that one. Dana Sundell looking to turn and is taken down from behind. And that will draw a foul.
Looks like MacDonald is taking his time with this a little bit here.
And he will find Ventura. Ventura will get it over to Manusos, who looks to feed the center, but it'll be Ventura picking the ball right back up for the Seahawks. Just going to get it wide to Gadish. And a little miscommunication for Evan Lasky as he turns the ball over. Ventura wins it back. Lasky to Reichert, back to Lasky. MacDonald looking for an open Manusos, but it's stripped away by Kennedy. Kennedy charging hard. We have a whistle. No signal on what the call is, but it is going to be dropped back significantly far back from where the play was. Twombly looking to feed down low, but it's taken away by Davies. Davies to MacDonald. Plays with it and now makes his way upfield. Lasky on the far side feeds Ventura. Ventura to MacDonald, and a spinning ball will end up out of bounds in the near corner. Throw in by Cody Kennedy will drop back all the way to his keeper, who gives it right back to him. Manusos blocks it down, but Kennedy's able to get it off. Colin Madigan working in his own zone. He will feed Obrecht. Obrecht back to Spear once more, and Spear will pop it up. Kelly steps up, trying to feed Manusos. Kelly wins the ball back after he's chopped at, so that will call for a foul. With around 5 minutes remaining in this contest. Sundell gives it right back to MacDonald. Gadish trying to get it over to Lasky, but that's picked off by Esposito. As Criado back to Esposito. And a long ball to Ben Thompson, who's able to win it in the corner. Obrecht up to Kennedy. Kennedy trying to split the defenders, but it's poked away by Manusos. Esposito with the throw in. Twombly circling around. Criado heads it back to Thompson, but it's tipped away there by Kelly. Sent into the corner for Esposito. A hard shot, but off the side of the net. Hilby comes on to replace Manusos. A low kick will be stopped by Criado. It's Twombly running onto it. He'll drop it back for Kennedy. Kennedy to Obrecht. O'Brien will sail it into the box where Wallens will corral this one. A high kick that just keeps on sailing. And the ball will end up with Rich Ventura. He'll be trying to supply Urban on the near side, but Urban will be shielded by Colin Madigan. We have approximately a minute or so remaining in this one. MacDonald feeds Hilby. Hilby making a run down the near side. Hilby looking to center it, and a shot that's tipped away by Camden Spear. Sam Winiarski re-enters the game. He opened up the scoring for the Seahawks. MacDonald. And it is cleared out by McLeod. He'll be looking to switch fields to Guerra, but it's picked off. Kelly looking for MacDonald, but Kennedy gets in the way of that one. Kelly to Sundell on the throw-in. Ball will be dropped back now to Colin Madigan. And he's able to get it to O'Brien. Hilby brings the ball down and gives it to Reichert. Ventura feeds Guerra in front of his own bench. Guerra looks for Ventura. Spears way out of his net. But there to sweep the ball away is Ryan McLeod. MacDonald. He'll be trying to give it back to MacDonald.
Oh, that was a foul.
We'll have a foul in the near corner. So one last attempt for the Seahawks. There's a volley there by Guerra.
Great shot.
Hard, but over the bar. And that'll do it. The final whistle from Toppa Field. Sam Winiarski put 2 on the board for the Seahawks. And Rich Ventura capped it off as the Seahawks go on to win 3-0 here on Senior Day, And they will win this conference matchup and move to 7-3-3 on the year. Meanwhile, in the CCC, they go to 2-0-2. As for the Nor'easters, they will fall to 6-5-2 and 0-3 in CCC play. I'd like to thank everybody involved in the production of this game today. I'm Ryan Costa. Have a good day.